Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how you can edit your photos to make them look 10 times better than the raw file. Okay, so what we're going to be using is Adobe Lightroom, and my glass that I was shooting on had some specks on it, so I'm just going to use this spot removal tool and just press right on the marks. And I will get away with those, and I'm just gonna do it on this picture too while I'm here on the tool, and click again to deselect. And then we're gonna use this photo. See, I shoot in RAW, so they're much bigger file formats, but it keeps all the detail in the picture. So we're gonna start off with this one, and we're going to open the crop tool. We're going to take it out so that fence isn't there. And because it's a drone, I want a lot of white space in the sky. So just press enter there. And you have the landscape. And then a big open sky for the drone. And then we got the same thing here. But you see over here on the bottom corner, there's a tree. And I don't really want that in the picture, so I'm just going to take it and I'm going to crop it. So right in this rule of thirds corner, I'm going to move it so the Maverick name is right there. For this photo, I'm going to bump up the exposure and the contrast and take down all the highlights and shadows, move them up a little bit, and then move the whites up a little bit and the blacks down. At this point, I'm going to zoom in onto the drone, and I'm going to do clarity going up to 40. Just adds a little more detail into the image. And the saturation, we're going to zoom out, and then the saturation and vibrance, we're going to move that up. So we get color into the sky, but not too much on the saturation. And a little bit more on the vibrance, and the saturation a little bit more down. So the sky's blue, and then it goes into the white clouds. Okay, so now you see the drone is very nice and sharp in the image, and so is the landscape. We see the landscape nice, and then the sky is nice, open, and blue and white. So we're gonna go down into the shadows, move the shadows down a little bit, and the highlights, move those down a little bit as well to get more detail up here in the sky for the clouds, and then the darks up a little and the highlights down more. So now you get way more detail in the sky, and the drone still pops out. We're gonna find the drone, and we're gonna up the sharpness, but also take out much of the noise in the photograph. So when you zoom in, it looks better. So now that's the first image, and what I could easily just do is copy the history, press enter, and paste into this one. It does look good, but I'm actually going to keep it. I kind of like that, but I'm just going to edit it a little bit. The vibrance up more, line less, and the saturation up a little bit more, which we will then turn down the lights. We'll go not too high, but just so they're brighter, and the darks more down. So I just had to lower the sharpness of the image so it looks more, not as grainy, because it was pretty grainy over here, like near 100. So I brought it down to like 40, and I think it looks way better than how it did. So if you zoom out, the photo already looks better, but I'm just gonna make it a little bit more cropped so it looks more of a horizontal image. So the photo on the left is how it looked like before the editing, and on the right is how it looks after we edited the photo. So as you can see, the photo looks way better than how it did in RAW, and that's because the RAW files have all the details from the camera packed inside of this image file, which then later in post is the best to edit because you got all the details and you can make the picture look awesome. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope this helped you guys learn how to edit photos in Adobe Lightroom, and the next episode is going to be on how you edit black and white photos, because that is also a different skill that is important to have.